Hi, I'm Mark and today I'm here to bring you a review of the Nexus 6 smartphone. The Nexus 6 came out in November and is manufactured by Motorola. The phone comes in a choice of colours allowing you to choose between midnight blue and cloud white and retails from £500. The first thing you notice about the Nexus 6 is the size. It has a 6-inch Quad HD screen which makes for a very big phone. However, the design is very slim so it does still sit very nicely in your hand. The base of the phone has a micro USB port. One side has the volume controls and power button, and the top of the phone has a SIM card slot and headphone jack. Inside the phone is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 processor with 3GB of RAM. This makes for a phone that runs really nice and smoothly. You also get a choice of two memory options with 32GB or 64GB to choose from. However, there is no memory card slot for you to expand this memory. The phone has built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC and is both 3G and 4G enabled. On top of that you have the dual frontal stereo speakers which makes for a good quality sound from a phone as well. Battery life on the Nexus 6 is reasonable but not quite as good as I'd hoped it would be, and so realistically you'll be charging your phone at least once a day. As with nearly all smartphones you get two cameras. The front facing camera is a 2-megapixel camera which is ideal for selfies and Snapchat. This camera can also take HD video. The rear facing camera is a more impressive 13-megapixel camera with autofocus and dual LED ring flash. This makes for a pretty decent camera and I quite liked the results that I got from it. The rear facing camera can also take 4K video, which looks really impressive. The Nexus 6 runs the latest Android Lollipop software, which has a nice new flatter design from previous versions of Android, and it feels very nice to use whether you've used Android before or not. The built-in apps make it easy to make calls, send messages, manage your diary, browse the internet and get directions. The media apps also make it nice and easy to browse your photos and listen to your music. And videos look fantastic on that Quad HD screen. The voice control, which allows you to say OK Google and ask the phone something, also seems to work really well on the Nexus 6. On top of that, Google have included a new app called Fit, which allows you to add details about your weight and height and also log activities that you get up to. On top of all of that, you also have access to the Google Play Store, which is packed with apps for you to download, allowing you to do anything from playing games to reading the latest news. Overall, I thought the Nexus 6 was a really nice phone to use. The screen is incredibly responsive and looks fantastic, and I quite liked the design of the phone as well. I did however find that the phone was a little bit too big to use with one hand, although I suspect that's a compromise you have to make for a phone with a bigger screen. I also found that I'd have liked to get more out of a battery than I actually did. For those reasons, I'd give the Nexus 6 an 8 out of 10. I hope you found this review helpful, and I will see you guys again soon.